Thanks for tuning in. If you like old vintage trains, please subscribe. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Scalecraft Hudsons. American model engineers out of Chicago here, better known as Scalecraft, introduced their New York Central Hudson at the end of 1934 with a sandcast boiler, one piece, and offered it in various kits, everything from a pile of raw castings for $37.50 all the way up to a completed engine for a mere $100 more, $137.50, which was pretty significant at the end of 1934 at the height of the Depression. And that would buy you this lovely Hudson here. Or right here we have one of the factory built ones, nicely done. At this time you'd be set up for outside third rail, your manual reverse underneath here. You have a cast bronze tender here, flat sides, no rivets at all. The early Hudsons have a splits, two hatches for your sand dome here. The later castings, which are a little more rougher, have one big large casting here. I always prefer the earlier one. But apparently the quality of this wasn't enough for this builder here. He wanted to up his game a little bit. So we go from the plain flat-sided bronze tender to this beautifully riveted tender. What he did is he added a sheet of brass onto the outside with all this beautiful rivet detail. And then additionally, he did that also on the engine here, around the cab. Down here, rivets on your ash pan, and added a lot more detail and refined the casting quite a bit. And it runs quite nice. This one's been set up for 2-rail. This is a fairly popular engine with Scalecraft. They made a number of them, offered it until 1941 when the World War broke out. Nothing was made post-war of these. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And we'll send the little engine out here. Off she goes. And we're running express reefers. So early morning train and a board and milk car and an RPO at the back. All vintage from the late 30s, early 40s.